Jeff Bezos,
Big Daddy.
aka Lex Luthor. So I actually got an email from him this morning from Jeff Bezos, and the subject line. I actually got this email this morning. I'm not messing around. You can see it here. The subject line is reply urgent. Okay, I'm gonna read the email out here. Dear my good friend, I'm using this opportunity to thank you for your great effort to our unfinished transfer of funds into your account due to one reason or the other best known to you. All right, I'm going to skip some of it and I'll go on to the juicy part. I want to compensate you and show you my gratitude with the sum of 800,000 United States dollars.
Man, he's generous.
I know. He's just literally just stepped down and he's already giving his money away. Okay, so obviously this is a scam email, but it was just so funny. Like this whole news of Jeff Bezos hits, and then this pops into my email. Now I think whoever is sending this scam email obviously probably knows what's going on in the news and thinks by using the name Jeff Bezos, it's going to get through the spam filters for a lot of people. So yeah, I've not replied to it, but I will leave the address for anybody who does want to claim this 800,000 US dollars. But I mean, let's we'll get to the serious story, which is Jeff Bezos stepping down as CEO of Amazon, and he will become executive chairman. A move he said would give him time and energy to focus on his other ventures. And I mean, this is at almost like 30 years he's kind of been in this game, and
27 to be exact.
Yeah. So I mean, coming towards 30 years, it's been a long time. He started Amazon in his garage. We've seen those pictures, where he's kind of got that set up, and you've got Amazon on the wall, and really started from the bottom, literally started from the bottom, and now he's stepping down as CEO. Does it really make that much of a difference to the day-to-day of Amazon? It doesn't seem like it.
Nah, not at all. I think
because he's still going to be heavily involved as the chief executive. Executive chairman.
Not heavily. He will be involved in the key matters. If there a big shift or big, if Amazon's going to go into new industry, stuff like that, the board has to decide on that kind of stuff and go like, okay, yeah, we'll do that. At least not decide, but at least give blessing and some guidance to the new CEO.
Give his blessings. Yeah. You have my blessings.
if you will.
This is the way.
Yeah. What I found interesting was a lot of people found it shocking, I guess. Maybe it's because, he recently became the richest man in the world and got overtaken by Elon Musk. But, he's also been more in the limelight over the last couple of years. And it seems like he's about to disappear. I guess maybe that's what people are looking at in some.
I mean, it was a bit of a surprise, right? Nobody was expecting this just to drop yesterday out of nowhere. So I think it was a bit of a surprise.
Yeah, I do agree. I mean, the cynical side of me, which I usually do, always goes, this is perfect, and it makes the most sense because number one, Amazon is going to be vying with Apple as one of the biggest companies on the planet. Now, Apple has a lot of good graces with a lot of people. Amazon is teetering on that edge because there's always talk about how Amazon treat employees, employee pay, those kind of things. When I mean employees, I mean the people who are more on the ground level in the company as opposed to mid-level execs. So there's some of that, and I think my own thing is, look, he still owns stock in the company. He's one of the highest shareholders in the company. He's still on the board there. So why be the face, especially if Amazon is moving in a different direction or might be going to certain directions that might make people likely afraid just because the company's eating more territory.
So here's what I think. Blue Origins. He's seen Elon Musk in the news a lot recently, right? And Elon obviously is making lots of progress, especially when it comes to Mars with SpaceX and everything. And I think he's thinking, it's time to step up the Blue Origins game. And I absolutely love that because the space race, the new space race, for me, is something that's super exciting. And I think him now, from what he said, which was, I quote, give him more time and energy to focus on his other ventures. And obviously he does have other ventures. He's looking at sustainable energy and all sorts. But I think Blue Origins is the one that's, it's one of the key ones, right?
Oh yeah, no, I absolutely agree. I mean, there's a lot of big government contracts there to be made. That's the cynical side of me again, sorry.
Hey, maybe he's going to work on those on the Dyson Sphere to harness the energy of the sun.
Yes.
There we go.
Yes.
He saw that Xiaomi article and he's like, all right, I need to make this into a bigger scale. No, but it's interesting. Obviously, he's a very, very smart man, and it will be very interesting to see what he now spends more of his time on. I think we're going to be seeing a lot more in the way of Blue Origins, and the space race is really going to be going forward in the next 5 to 10 years, I would say.
Yeah, I do agree, but I think it's good to see fresh faces and hopefully different people. I mean, again, we've seen the big tech companies. We've got Tim Cook. We've got Satya Nadella in Microsoft. Google as well. So it's good to put some fresh blood, because again, there's new direction, new things for these companies, and maybe even just bringing some of the things we care about personally, because maybe this is somebody who's walked through the company the same 27 years, but came from a very poor background, and they're like, we want to focus on certain things. So again, new blood is always nice.
Yeah, definitely. So we'll see how that goes. I hope you enjoyed that clip. If you want to hear the full podcast episode, then that will be linked down below. And if you want to see more clips like this, then be sure to subscribe and hit that bell icon so you don't miss them. Thanks for watching. This is Saf on Super Saf Speaks, and I'll see you next time.